In this video, we're going to take a look at the Garmin Alpha 200i handheld. I'm going to show you the anatomy of the handheld, and then we're going to take a look at the touch screen and talk about the most common used screens when you're tracking your dogs with the Garmin Alpha 200i. You've got several things here. We're going to start at the top and work our way down. This is your RF antenna. That is what sends the radio signal from the collar to the handheld and back and forth. This is your GPS antenna. This is what receives the information from the GPS satellites. On the front, you have 3 buttons. These are traditionally your stimulation buttons, but with the 200i, you can actually program those to do some other things. We'll talk about that in a minute. This is your touch screen. It's larger, a little easier to read, and it's got a better interface as far as the touch screen goes. You have a little more control over that. On this side, you have your power button. So turns the unit on and off, but it's also one of the buttons that you use to check your status screen. We'll talk about that. It shows you how much battery life you have, your GPS reception. All right, on the other side of the handheld, this is new. We have your up and down keys. They allow you to raise and lower stimulation, but they also allow you to change pages on the screen without having to use the touch screen. This is your select button, which allows you to move back and forth once you get to an up and down screen. This is the cover for your SOS button for the Garmin InReach. The InReach is built-in, it's a satellite communicator, and this is the cover for your SOS button. If you get into a situation where you need to be rescued, this is the button that you use. We'll talk about InReach again also. On the back of the handheld, this is the cover for your battery compartment. Open that up real quick. This is where your battery is. Underneath your battery is where your SD card goes if you're going to use a micro SD card. SD cards are used for extra storage and for maps. Slide this back on here real quick. All right, this is the charging port. Uses a micro USB charger. That is the cover for the charging port there. This is your lanyard attachment, and something I'm pretty excited about is that it's a larger lanyard slot, so it's going to give us some more options as far as how you want to tether the unit to yourself. I've seen some folks do this in the past. You want to watch this. This right here is not for a lanyard attachment. This is what holds your, it's the piece you use to open and close your battery compartment. It is not for a lanyard attachment. Don't tie to that. It can come off. And then this is the Garmin backbone system. This allows you to attach to all sorts of different carriers, carabiners, all sorts of things. This is, it's a multi-use design that Garmin has with a lot of different accessories. And that is the anatomy of the Garmin 200i handheld.